guys, another hot sunny day here in Florida. I'm just wrapping things up on the car while I wait for my daughter to go on summer break. That way I don't have to use the car as much and I can get started on the nitrous install. But today I'm doing basically a review of the Flex Seal door panel that I did. I got another door panel which is going on, but I wanted to go over what I would do differently, how it's fared, things like that. Guys, here's my Flex Seal door panel, and the Florida heat has not been good to it. I got a few bubbles here, but you can see on the top where the sun actually shines through, it has started cracking quite a bit. Now, I will say what you can attribute to this is poor prep. Actually, no prep. I didn't even get all the glue off. So if you take and you clean this door panel really good and prime it so this has a place to stick, they also have a Flex Seal Clear that you can spray over this and it'll help with that. And then with the Flex Seal Clear, you can be applying moisturizers and stuff basically so it won't dry out like this. So if you look down here where the sun doesn't shine as good, it adheres really good. It still looks good. It's got a great feel. It's only up here where the sun gets it really bad that it dried out. So I have a feeling that this area right here and this bubble right here is just poor prep. So if I had to clean this really good, primed it, cleared it, and kept up with it, this door panel, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference really. I mean, if you look at the texture up in here, look at that texture, look at that texture. You don't even know that's Flex Seal. It matches perfectly. It's when you get up here and it starts coming apart. And like I said, that's because the heat shrinks it. It's not grabbed a hold of anything. Had it had a primer base and it was latched onto that, I think it would be a big difference. But I do have a replacement door panel and I will be putting that on today, even though that door panel looks like crap. Also, we're out in the Florida sun. Keep your dash protected and your cow panel. Yeah, I got some on my hood, but I don't care. Protecting that cow panel. These are getting harder and harder to find. So I've currently been using Son of a Gun, which is STP product, because it says it blocks UV light, or helps with blocking UV. If I'd have been using that, if there had been a clear on that and I'd have been using that, I don't think this would have ever happened. And like I said, you can look at that texture. I mean, it matches up perfectly. So I might visit this down the future, or down the line. Down the future, that don't even make sense. In the future, but like I said, I got another door panel. I'm gonna slap that in and see how that's gonna look. If you've never taken your door panel off, the pull just comes out. It's just held in by tension. And then it's got two Phillips screws. You take that out and it pops out the bottom. Then you have a screw here, and then you got to remove this. Now you're not trying to remove the plastic piece, just this front piece right here. And there's a screw back there. Sometimes there's a screw around the perimeter, but for some reason there's not on this door. I don't know if they added them on like 98 cars or something. Like right there, there's usually like a push pin or a screw there. Mine has a hole, but that's all it has. So I have to see if it has that or not when you're taking it off. And when you get this off, it's your tweeter. The screw's in there. Once the screw's out, you lift straight up, pull out. Here's your connection for your tweeter. You just push that in, pull it. It's that easy. Now, once that screw's out and you make sure there's no other screws, you have to take this door handle pocket out. So you come from the back side and you just kind of push on this leading side. And you can see there's a tab right here. That's what locks it in. So once you get it past that, you're good to go. And there you go. So now that last screw is all that's holding me in. The door panel will pull straight up. So you want to make sure there's a ledge there, make sure it pulls straight up. Alright, so plans change again. I will put the original one back in. These pieces are very poorly plastic welded. This one has been epoxied on, it's still good, but the other one had never been touched and it was separating, which means when you push a button, this was just falling off into the door. So I didn't have any epoxy, so I had JB Weld, and the set time on JB Weld is 4 hours. So I'm just gonna throw this in for now. So there is the new door panel installed. It is factory, and now I need to get it wiped down and cleaned up. So, and there's the door panel. So it's not perfect, but it's a 20-year-old door panel. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. If somebody could make a one-piece fiberglass mold of this door, they would sell like hotcakes. Make a one-piece fiberglass mold that don't split at the seams, make it a perfect seam, never fails. Anyway, one-piece seam. You could leave the carpet out. You can still buy them. You could probably get them, but just make a one-piece door panel that you had texture to it, that you could paint any freaking color you want to match your car. I think they would sell like hotcakes. My end goal, hopefully, is Scott Rod fab panels. Don't know if it'll happen, but it's only, I say only $200 for the set. Have y'all priced some of these that are in good condition? I looked at a pair that was black, not charcoal, black, and they wanted $289 for the pair, and it still had little blemishes in it. So, gotta pick your battle. I think I want to go with Scott Rod fab door panels. Guys, got the speaker on, everything's good. I will have to hit it with a couple of layers of the son of a gun. How about stab it with a screwdriver? That'd be great. But you can see it's where it's soaking it up. So you keep hitting it until it stops soaking it up. That'll get replaced as soon as the other one dries. But that looks a whole lot better than the dried, and I do want to revisit that. I already got it broken half, so I can start looking at how to get that cleaned up. So now that I'm done being in the hot black car, the wind decided to blow again. It's usually how it works, right? Anyways, this is just a short little clip making progress on the car. Like I said, I'm waiting for my daughter to be out for summer break before I start tearing into the car. And that's about it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Nitrous Express content is coming soon. I know y'all probably saying it's a joke by now, but it's not. So stay tuned. Thank you.
I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 60 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 60 bars. I won't turn around, I won't